Okay, I think I literally have no choice but to go on and start looking in things. I am literally dying here. Machete is probably awesome, but unless I get food and stuff, it really does not matter. Okay. Okay, so I ran out of food during the night. And... oh jeez. Don't think that there's anything I could do to change. Use. 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 That's the only thing I can do unless I can go find some food. Oh, that's a big dude. Oh, that's a big dude. Okay. Sure, why not? If I'm gonna go out, might as well be out going with, like, this big old dude. Oh, radiation, no! Oh my gosh, I float. I killed 64 zombies, 0 humans. I traveled for 10.41 kilometers, and I survived for 3 days. I am dead. Load to previous save, or respawn to my spawn point. Respawn to my spawn point. Okay. And I have 100% stuff. Of course, I also have like 0% nothing in my pocket anymore. So, back to a knife. But I do know where that place is now. Okay, so I kind of figured that was going to happen because I don't have very much food and water, and I'm probably not supposed to be running around as much as I am. But knowing where that place is on my map, speaking of my map, can I... yes, it's still on my map. Speaking of not running everywhere, let's stop running everywhere. Ah, man, I found that really cool container to put food and stuff in. Man. Alright. But that big dude also had radiation. Okay, so big guys might have radiation. How are you supposed to get stones and stuff to start making your camp if you haven't found a pickaxe yet? Is that a bear? A horse? An urban creature? That's a bear. Okay. As long as it stays over there, I'm fine. I was finally starting to find clothes and everything. That is serious, guys. The lack of food is serious. I would assume that's probably the reason why fishing exists in the game instead of it being like nerfed, because a lot of survival games, they nerf that kind of stuff. I see no reason to hit them all. It's just gonna have like nothing in the containers, so... I mean, it could this time. It could. But I seem to be having a whole lot more luck in that town. I think I go to that town. I was finding clothing, and I felt for sure that we were going to find food and stuff next. Though hitting up that diner to get a couple extra cans was probably a good idea. A good call. Not to mention that's where we found the shotgun. I doubt very seriously the containers are the same, but if I had to guess, there are similar loot structures between playthroughs. So, okay, diner over here. Let's cut across. Go to the diner. I want to try and make it to that town over there. That was cool loot right there. I don't know what it is about the apocalypse, but getting geared for the apocalypse, like the right outfit, making sure you get all that stuff, I really miss that about some of the games that I play. So it's like the first thing I want to do. Orange shirt? Yeah, sure, why not? Rip. Put that one on. That's dirty water. Sawed-off shotgun? It's considered a sidearm. Interesting. A battery. If I was to take that tent, like place tent, like that construction. Sleep, pick up. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Okay, okay. And just leave that sitting there, that's fine. I was wondering if I could put a spawn point there, that way if I die I could come back right there, you know? I don't have a can opener this time. Dang it. That is definitely not a pop top either. Big shotgun? Broken glass. Red plaid. I would much rather have red plaid, yeah. Rip. Take that. Green puffy. Hey! Green puffy coat, you say? Rip clothing? Has extra pockets. Office shoes. Boots. Clothing. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I got a couple of extra pockets. Ah. There we go. Consumables. Okay, it's such a bad idea, but I'm going back, guys. I am so going back. This time, more food, more water, not as many cool pockets as I had before, but going back. This is fun. Cannot believe I just managed to sit inside a hotel room and die of hunger and thirst. It's actually not surprising. Speaking of which... Oh no, I had like 6 points that I could have put into something before I died. Oh man. Okay, is there radiation over here? Is that where I picked it up before? I guess so. 308. I'll hold on to it. That just says radiated bad guy right there. Oh man. That's where I'm getting some of that radiation from. Ow, 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 ow. Well, it looks like another irradiated bad guy. Electronic wire. You know what? I really don't want to have to fight with you, lady. Okay. Going back in. Alright, so it might have been an irradiated bad guy. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you caused bleeding. Okay, use. Heavy jeans, just rip it. Ammo container. Any chance you've got an axe because that was such an amazing weapon? You have got 5, 6, 7, 6, 2. That's a lot of ammo though. I don't think I want to carry a buttload of ammo when I don't have the guns already. Death location. Does that mean I could go... That dude is still smacking my body. If I go collect my stuff, can I... Can I go collect my stuff? He's still just over there slapping me. That's just rude. It does look like there's a container. Somebody was following me. And that dude seems to be interested as well. I have to ask you to be quiet. Eight slots. Rip. I don't think that I have any ammo in these weapons. I would be shocked if I did. Eh, stop sneaking. Oh, don't run into more bad guys. That's a bad idea. Ah! Ow, man. Okay. Let's do a little bit of save scumming, because I want to check out this place to see if I can find anything that's going to help me... There we go. That's going to help me later on. Stop walking. There we go. Is there a chance you actually have something good this time? There's always a chance. It's always a chance. A wall light and metal rods. Cool. Energy drink. Rice. Wait, what just happened? I looted... Did I just hotbox every single one of those? No, I did not. For some reason, I did not put it in my inventory. Just set it on the floor. Are you out here making weird noises? Now, what is this? Dirty water. It gives me 10 thirst, but -5 on the medical. Yeah, sure. It's just gonna suck for a little while. There we go. I've actually made it over here with, you know, not great stuff, but stuff. Hey, my tent is over here. So if I set things out and come back and I save, it's there. Okay. Can only stun lock those guys for so long, you know? It's the same stuff from earlier. There's a toothbrush. Nothing. Nothing. Which means I'm probably not going to find anything up here either, am I? Nope. The only chance I have is to try and sneak in there and get one of the old containers. Because basically I have nothing to work with. And shooting in town? Bad idea. Okay, now this time I actually have a safe spot before I go into the town. Which, I don't know why I didn't think of that before, it's just a good idea. Okay, so that dude is still over here slapping my body. Yeah, freaking cat ears. Sorry, dude, that was so 5 years ago. I don't want to drink that. Emergency food drop, you say? Do you have a can opener? No, but you have a beret. A dirty water canteen. A weapons case. Container. Thank you. I'm eventually gonna load up all of this cool stuff and then lose it again. Trainers. A Molotov. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Crowbar. Yep. Weapons case. Yeah. Put that in there. Camera cannot go in there. Toilet roll. Post-it notes. Fishing. Okay, so he is over there. Yeah, he's still over there. I'll take that. Or I would if it would let me. There you go. I want to go to this side so I can try to get back over there towards the first death, you know? Can I climb walls? Yes, I can. My first death location. Yes, that's a very interesting... Ah! Okay. Okay. It's an interesting car you have there, sir. It's got 9mm ammo. It's got a, hold on. Can I put this in there? Ooh. Sure, I'll take another knife here. Hold that, hold that. All right. Granny Shambler came over here to tell me what's what. Holy crap. Okay, okay. Grenades? Yeah, sure. I had lots of bandages. The only thing I can't really pick up is this axe, though. Put this here. The axe in my hand. Alright. Okay, so I've got my axe back. Now, the only thing is there's gonna be a really big guy coming back over here in no time. It's a hospital. I say we go over here. Can I go in these rooms? Yes, I can. I say I continue on with what I was looking for. More stuff. Oh! Really? Equip. No, no, no. No, you do not. No, you do not. I see what you're all about. I see what you're trying to do there. I saw what you were trying to do, what you were up to. Open? Nothing in it. Okay. Hiking backpack here. Hold this bat. Hold on. Yeah. Rip. Okay, okay, alright, dude. Alright, now is when I can actually start picking things up and going and selling them and stuff like that. Rip. Don't worry about a plastic bottle. What is all of this, though? High tier crate. Military. Wow. Okay, okay. Colonel Revenge muzzle brake. Pump action. Sure. Weapons case. I don't know what any of this stuff is, so we're gonna take it. Okay. Oh, I don't have any lockpicks right now. I had plenty of lockpicks before. I do not have any more lockpicks on me. What the heck was that? Long hunting rifle. Rope and a toothbrush. Hold on, how much were those worth? 5. 15. Rope. Yeah, let's hold on to that. The heck was that? Okay, so here's the question. Do I get the heck up out of this town before it gets dark? I think I do. Rip clothing, hunting boots, fingerless gloves. Can I... Alright, just put that in my backpack. I would love it if I could find a, there we go. A camping site now. Because I want to get away from this town, but I also do not want to be in the middle of nowhere. What is this? Hidden cache! Military! Do you have a tent? Holy crap! Respirator. Military boots. Hold on. Equip those. Hold on. Let's do this. Do that. Dude. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. A level 0 key card, you say. Magazine, 556. Okay, I feel like I need to take all of this stuff. And can I put this? Yes, I can. Okay. That's not a good trade-off, but at the same time, I feel like that I've got to do that. I've got to do it. And I have no idea what to even do right this second. Save. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there, because I just found so many weapons caches and all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what to do with any of this stuff. I didn't even have a full chance to look at them. I just know it's dark. And I don't want to move. Kinda wish I had found a tent. That way I could just sleep until daytime so I could at least see the danger that's ahead of me. But right now I feel like I hunker down next to this rock and wait until in the morning, because I feel like now is a good time to go find a building to take over or something. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you do this game, if you go take over a building or if you just build, but I have an axe. I think I still have an axe, or my other character has an axe. And then you need a pickaxe to do other stuff, so I'm not sure that I'm set that way, but maybe I could take over a building, and that might be useful to at least store some stuff. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is our next episode. I will see you guys then. You have a wonderful day, and you stay shiny. Bye!